We are live, guys. We are so live. It's a brand new week. Payout's been approved. And we're gonna start the week again. So let's get it. Of course, patience is the name of the game, aim of the game, whatever you want to say. We go have a look on my channel. I did my Sunday market prep session, so the scenario is coming for this week. And this is what we're looking at. So we spoke yesterday about kind of where the market is in relation to price and kind of what we're looking at. I said if we open on Sunday, we have to kind of, I'd like to see a pullback to this area, and then bounce back up, closing above previous day highs, retesting that level, and then pushing higher for 30,000. We came very close to it in the overnight session, and then we pushed up, almost got to 30,000, but we failed up to this level and came all the way back down. So now we also have our line in the sand right here, and I said if we kind of break below this level, retesting this 29,700 level, there is opportunity for us to continue going short. My scenarios for this week is I'm only going to be trading one contract. I'm going to have a tighter stop loss, but I know that might not be the case all the time with how fast that Nasdaq moves and everything like that. We're not going to be chasing a whole lot or anything like that, so we're just gonna keep it relatively safe, pretty much. So we have this as our pre-market high level. Man, I'm actually like so tired, bro. I'll just leave that on the chart for now because we opened here. Our pre-market low is right here. Pre-market low. And then let's get our London opening range level, which is right about this candle here. Yep, this candle. And wow, okay, so this is our London opening high. This is the 30-minute. I know most people use the 15-minute, but this just gives you a better probability of risk, I feel. But it's totally up to you if you want to use the 15 minutes or if you want to use the 30 minutes. It's totally up to you. So hit our demand zone. And this is what I was saying, like, honestly, you have to execute when you see price hitting your level, because if you fail to execute, you might miss the opportunity. And then the second time you come back for that, you might not get it, So like here, yes, you would have got some points. So you're early here. This, you get it. It goes up 50 points or whatever. So you just have to really, be careful, I guess, with what you're kind of going for. But yeah, market opens in 6 minutes. So again, this week, we're focusing on NQ again. Just because of I really like how it's been moving. I don't want to have too many stocks or things on my watch list. Oh, why is my computer making that noise? Oh, we also have as well, we have no data today, but on Wednesday we have CPI, just so you're aware. We also have PPI on Thursday, and on Friday we have core retail sales and the University of Michigan consumer sentiment and the inflation expectation. So those are good. We're going to be seeing what the market feels in relation to that coming out. So let's see. I'm extremely hot, so my fan is going to be on. Fan has to come on because I'm I'm baking. Oh, and as well, my payout was approved with Lucid, so that should be coming to my account in the next couple of days. And so we're working towards the next one, of course, you know. So let's see. Like I said, we're really going to be taking it slowly this week because we don't really need to push for much, right? So once the opportunities presents itself, you know, we will be happy. I don't know if I should have two charts. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to have charts side by side like this, like if this will be helpful. So I have the 10-minute and the 3-minute to see what they're doing. But I have the 3-minute over here on my execution chart anyway. So maybe I just keep it as, yeah, I'm just going to keep it like this. 10-minute here, 3-minute here. And then so what do we say for this scenario? So I said I wanted to push up here, break over, retest, and continue higher. We just failed above it and never really continued. My next scenario was for us to actually push down to this because ES has this demand zone down here. So ES, we could actually see, you know, price pushing down here as well. So we shall see. And of course, let's take the chips into consideration. So we have to see what SMH wants to do as well. So SMH just looks like it's just been stair-stepping up. So let's see. There is downside on both ES and NQ. For ES, of course, I need to see if price comes down to this level right here. Entering price. Let's create an alert to see if price comes down to this level. So ES right now is at the 10-minute 200 level. 50-minute 200 is lower down. And then on NQ, again, 15-minute 200 is down at 29,738. We've rejected the 10-minute 15. We've rejected the 10-minute 9. We are in a demand zone, so we'll see what happens once the market opens in 2 minutes. In 1 minute now. Just have to tell yourself, I am patient, I am confident. I do not need to rush. Here we go, 35 seconds. We are, of course, at the bill breaker level as well. So we're going to wait for the market to open before we take our first trade. If we do push up to VWAP, then I will be interested. Remember, 10-minute 200 was down at this level. $7.30 down here. Oh, we're pushing up. So yeah, price is bearish, but in a demand zone. I would love to see us push down further into this demand, trapping shorts at the low of it before pushing back up. But let's see what this first candle wants to do. Bit of indecision right now, going back and forth. So you just don't need to be stuck, you know, in this, because it looks like it's about to curl up. And if that's the case, then yeah, price is gonna continue moving up. But CBC is long on the 10-minute. We are pushing from a demand zone, so let us see. Also, we could reject this area right here. Potential rejection right here. Bill breaker level right here. The concern is I don't want to enter a trade long here because, again, we're below the 10-minute 20. We're below VWAP. Price is bearish. And so it's just like, it could just get smacked down at any point. And so I don't particularly want that for myself, you know? So there you go. Shorts playing out. Let's see what happens. Are the sellers going to step in, or are they just gonna get trapped and price is just gonna get pushed up? See, no follow through, like no continuation. So it's like, it's just imperative that you just wait for the first, you know, minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever the case is. You know, have a place on the chart where you're like, you know, I'm not going to be a participant, and I'm just going to wait for my level to get hit. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, it's okay. Today we're only looking for 10 to 15 points, really and truly, or maybe 10 to 20 points. 20 points ideally would be good. Okay, so now we've definitely curled, so price is likely going to continue up. We flipped bullish as well. Minute 20 rejection right there. Friday highs is right there. Looking like we're continuing up. I'm going to remove that. I would, if I'm going to take a trade, London opening range low is at 886 right here. It just depends on how strong the market is. I might just have to wait. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So where was I? 30. Yeah, see, right there. We're still in this demand zone though. That's the thing. And so if we push down to it at 31, I'm gonna just test it. Let's see. Okay, pre-market low break. I don't want to enter there. Oh, whoa! What the what? What? Remember, our line in the sand is down at 29,700, but we're gonna take, if it wants to push down just a little bit more. All right, we are in. Okay.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Just taking that as a re-entry because I feel like he just wanted to just stop me out. We're gonna move this up. We're trailing. We're gonna continue. We're moving this up some more. What a flipping entry.
Stop filled.
And we are done. We are locking the account. That's all we need. This is what I mean when I was saying, like, you have to take these entries as they come and just not be greedy with it. Yeah, look at that move up though. What a trade. Just requested a $2,000 payout. And of course, we're up $1,000 on the account. That's good for one day. Look at that, up 1.89%. Lock the account, yes. Lock the account, close. Can't trade even if I wanted to. Good start to the week. And I was gonna go short there as well, you know. But we don't need to. I feel like this is gonna continue pushing down. So we broke pre-market lows right there. Remember, this is our line in the sand right here. So below 29,700, price is probably just going to dump. But I really don't need more than what I've gotten today. This is a good day one, and then there's 4 more days left of $150 or more, and then I can request a payout. This was that double dip. I got, what was this, 180 on the first trade, and then on the second one, $900. Yes. But yeah, we're going to be on for a bit longer. We're just going to be monitoring and just watching price action and stuff. So we're not going to be over trading or anything like that. Yeah, look at that push down right off the EMAs as well. I feel like it's just gonna keep going down. But like I said, the reason I took this trade is because I'm looking for this push down into this demand area. I have 3 entries typically when I have these zones laid out, 1, 2, and 3. If price was going to be rejecting this, I would, you know, take a quick scalp at this level, which is exactly what I did. And, you know, we're not complaining. We are not complaining. We've taken 2 trades, 2 wins, and no losses today. And we are good. We are good with that. I want to just check something quickly. Refresh. Where's my certificate though? Like, hold up. It's like, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought that was finished? Wait and bother, that's the one. Y'all thought it was running? Flexing on these people, I'm not Papa on the Spanish. WMU, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the tactical, I'm in cash and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, I'm riding like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hand strapped to my toes. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they get killed. You get smoked. Cause these Philly are ball with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is murder. When it comes to me, I got young, us rolling, I got throwing P's. I done did the DOAs, I done did the KODs. Let's keep it going, bro. Let's keep it going. Y'all want to see something? Y'all want to see something? Y'all want to see something? Where we look, just look at that. August 10th, paid out. Payout certificate awarded to KEVON. That's your boy Tradernometry. Yeah. We've been working towards that, man. We've been working towards it. And then today, we up a whole band today. Last Monday, we was up 3 bands. We don't need that 3 bands. We just wanted to get over the buffer. We did. And today, we up a whole band, man. Again, the max I can take out from this account is $2,000 anyway. So I don't even need to do a whole lot. You feel me? So, yep, we are there, man. We are there. So look at that. First trade that we took was 20 seconds. Second trade we took 27 seconds. Order filled. Just look at that, bro. This is a 47-second workday. This is bro. Let me just send this to my boy real quick, because this is crazy behavior, yo. Let me go and do this quickly, and then let me do this, and then let me do something real quick, bro. Mm-hmm. 47-second workday, bro. We done before the 15-minute orb has even set, bro. Like, we are done before the orb has even, the 15-minute orb hasn't even set. So what are we looking at? Following the EMA. So I took this trade long because it's in my demand zone and it gave us an opportunity. Alternatively, what we'd be looking for is, again, like I was saying at the start of the stream, that, oh, hold on, my bad. So yeah, we took this trade long twice in this area because it hit my area of demand. We're in this demand zone. Yes, I know that CBC and everything is bearish, telling us to look for short opportunities, but also you can't be surprised if prices to actually bounce in this area. And we're not looking for a crazy reversal. We're scalping at this point right now because ultimately the trend is still bearish. And so we took that opportunity, locked the account, can't trade anymore, right? I saw price come back up to here. So after we got stopped out, price came up here, went up here, made a high at 29,811, which is, again, typically where bill breaker levels wants to get to. And then it reversed and went down, then some. Let's go to the 3-minute chart and I can tell you exactly how much it went down. From the high of this to the lower this is 91 points. So from here down to here is 91 points if you held it. Again, most people looking for that break below it, but you don't need to look for that break below it. So yeah, and that is it. That is it. We are done trading for the day, man. Dunzo. Again, we're at this area and we've flipped on the 3-minute, so I think price can push up. Like, it's just in this demand, and it's just like you just have to respect it, and you just have to pick where you'd want to, you know, go. So it's like, yes, everything is telling you short and yada yada yada. But yeah, that's it, man. And our motto going forward is honestly, stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. And so we're just building up the momentum again. We're just building up these accounts again. We're not going crazy. We're not rushing. We're not overstaying our welcome. We're not doing none of that. You know, we're waiting. Look at us in this demand. We're below the pre-market low again. These EMAs are telling you one story, as in the shorts are playing. Sellers have stepped in, and if you was to take a trade at this level, you know, if you was to go short here, you know, after seeing rejection here, you wouldn't be wrong for doing it. If you was to go long here, you wouldn't be wrong for doing it. You just have to pick a side and just have conviction and just stay, you know, convicted to that level, honestly. Oh, damn, look at gold, bro. How much does gold move again? I can't even remember. Uh, you should never go short when pivots are being broken like this. Like you're just asking for trouble. But let's, how much is like 10 points on gold? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 points is at hold on. What's points and ticks again? Is this 10 ticks? 100 points? No, this must be 100 ticks. Hold on, let's go to NQ quickly. NQ. This is 20 points. So points is on the left. Okay. Points is on the left. See? Look at that demand zone. Be confident. 10 points is up 9.9. 10 points is at 4396. 4396. That's $1,000. Okay, so $1,000 is 10 points. And that's 20 points. Okay. There we go. I like that push out of it now. There we go. See, look at this. Demand zone. So here's what I said. We still have this from the pre-market plan. We said once market opens, remember, once market opens, I want to see price come back into this area, do something, show us that buyers are in control or that buyers are taking this area seriously, right? I want to see that there are buyers in this level. And what do we see? Look at the push. Look at the continued push up. We see the push right here. We see it right. Oh, God's sake. Gosh, man. We see it right here. We see this entire level right here. The buyers are soaking it up. You know, trapping shorts in this level. They're trapping shorts. And so it's like demand zone, boom, boom. The only way I was comfortable getting short, and I would be looking for shorts, is if price broke strongly below this area. came back up to retest it, then I would be confident in taking a short. But what we see happening right now is comes down to our demand, bounces off it, retests it because New York session just opened. If they did this in the overnight session and we missed it, then yeah, we missed it. Came back, tested this, and so that's why we see price moving up right now. Yes, it's moving really fast. No, there's no data today or anything like that. So, you know, we're, like I said, I locked the account. I'm done. I'm done. You know, we're not taking another trade today. I'm even gonna get out of here in 10 minutes. You know, and just have an easy day today. So we need the bears, to get stopped out here. So we're back in the demand zone right now. If I was to take another trade, it would be at this level right here. And then my stop loss would be, oh, okay, I didn't mean to enter it actually. But yeah, my stop loss would have to be this midpoint. And then I'm looking for price to push back up to VWAP or to the Friday lows or the 10-minute. No, that's a 3-minute. What am I talking about? 10 minutes below us. Okay, so definitely back up to VWAP or the 10-minute EMA. So yeah, this level right here is what I'd be looking for price to go back up to. This is on the 10-minute chart. So again, tapped into our demand zone. What am I looking for? That's giving us enough points as well. So if you wanted to take some off the table, if you was in more than one contract, of course you can take points off at 10 points, 20 points, whatever the case is, you know, totally up to you. So right now we're up 10 points, and that's enough to pad your account. We have our stop loss below this midline. So let's go 30 point stop. And you just can't overstay your welcome in this market because you will get punished. You will, I promise you, you will get punished. You have to take and trail in. Oh, there we go. We're pushing back down. Take and trail, scale and trail, scale, and you have to repeat that, scale and trail. So this gave us about 10 points. If this demand zone was strong, we'd obviously want price to continue going up. This is on the 10-minute, and we have 6 minutes left on this. So technically, if we're actually trading by the 10-minute, our stop loss should be the lower of this candle right here. But if it's gonna break below this, we don't want to see it come back down to here anyway. So, you know, 600. Oh, we're back in profits, and because it's done that, I feel like it could actually reject again from on the 3-minute chart. It could reject, and if it's gonna reject, it's gonna reject hard. So, you know, we can actually move to break even at this point if we want, or we can move to the lower of this candle just to protect our downside, just in case. So it's just all dependent. We're in a demand zone right now, and you know, it's evident that there are buyers in this level. It's just if they are strong enough to push price up, we need sellers to cover to push the bid up. So, you know, let's see. Okay, we're out of that trade. And it stopped me out. What, are you kidding me, bro? Should have kept my take profit where it was. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a 3-minute chart. Let's go to the 10-minute. Like I said, we still have 6 minutes on this, 4 minutes now. Ooh. Everything is just pointing like it wants to go back down. It wants to go back down. Our line in the sand is still below us as well. So it's just like, you know, do you want to continue going down, or you know, what's the dilly, yo? Wait, it pumped back up? Are you kidding me? So it went back down to this area right here. So if I had my like you just have to have conviction in this, and it's just like what are you, you know, what are you willing to risk in this area in order to go long? So if we go to this 3 minute, yes, the EMAs are bearish and everything, but do we believe in this demand zone to continue going up? Let's try it one more time. I'm going to try this demand one more time. I'm going to just have my stop loss a little wider, and then I'm going to have my take profit back because I want to see price come back up to Friday highs. And it's only because of this demand zone why I believe in this trade. And if we come below this, break below these, you know, levels here, I could even really and truly have the lower this candle here. I think that's the lower the 10-minute candle. Yeah, it's the lower the previous 10-minute candle, and see we're moving up now. Sometimes you're just going to be early to the trade, and that's fine. You just have to have a basis of risk, and, you know, not get, you know, sucked into taking more trades than you actually need to take, and just like have that basis of risk where you say, okay, now we're up 25 points. What do I do in this situation? You know, if we break certain key levels, then I know that I can actually scale out of this position. So if I had more than one contract, I can say, okay, cool. As soon as price pushes back above either the 10-minute 200 or the 10-minute 9 EMA with strength, you know, so maybe you need to go down to the 5-minute chart or whatever. But on the 10-minute chart, if price pushes back up above the 10-minute 200, the 9 EMA, then I'm going to be confident to actually move stop to break even. We have 45 seconds left on this candle. It's really make or break for the sellers now. Really make or break. We need them to stop out, to add to the buying pressure, to send the price of the stock up. That's what we're looking for. And then I know as soon as price continues going up, then I can actually scale out of this position. Or in our case, because we only have one contract, we can actually move to break even and start trailing our position. So we have 17 seconds left on this. We need the sellers to continue stepping in. We see a nice push, volume increasing. We have VWAP up here, which is our concern. So we just have to be wary of what's going on here. There we go. Nice. ES is doing nice. ES just kept bouncing off the 10-minute 200. So now we want to see the same for NQ. We want to see NQ turn green. I wanted to see it on this candle, but now we need to see it break above the high of this candle right here in order for us to be confident in this trade. So now I would move my... So this is the lower of the previous candle, which is about 25 point stop loss. Pre-market low, which is $125 loss. I'm just going to move to break even, and that way I know that, okay, we're... Wow. Okay, that was very fast, but I still believe, you know, we're coming out of this demand zone. We are coming out of this demand zone. And where are we? I said break even, so we're just gonna leave it there. If he wants to stop us out again, that's fine. He can stop us out. This is actually gonna be my last trade, and then I'm gonna be getting out of here. But it looks like it's rejected the 10-minute 200. Sorry, the 10-minute 20 EMA again. and we are pushing back down. This is just very choppy as well. So it's ideally, it's like, do you want to be a participant when it's chopping around like that? Again, so now our stop loss technically has to be at 29,769. So which is 29,769 is down here, which is pre-market low level. But we've moved to break even, so it's fine. And there we go. There's the push. So now it was really trapping sellers into this area. And the reason we wouldn't want to go short in this area is, yes, I think our demand zone is what's telling us that that we shouldn't continue like looking for shorts. So we have this candle right here. This candle here is what's telling us, hey, this candle right here is a candle that's giving false signals to sellers, thinking that we're going to continue going lower, when that's not the reality, because we kept going higher. And I want to see if we come to the 10-minute, sorry, Friday's high is my ultimate level. I'm going to go for 100 points actually. And now we have 7 minutes left on this. I'm going to intraday trail via my via this. So I'm going to move to this candle's low right now. So we're about 10 points in profit right now. Hopefully price continues going up. This is how we're going to trail our trade. So let's see how we go. There we go. We've now crossed over on the 10-minute. Price is bullish. We are above the 9 and 20 EMA on the 3-minute chart. It is bullish on the 3-minute chart. So let's see if price wants to continue. Of course, our concern is that VWAP is here on the 3-minute, and on the 10-minute, our concern is that we have the 10-minute 20 EMA and we have VWAP right here. We just need to see a lot of buyers coming. We need to see volume increasing and basically just stop all these sellers out. Okay, we're gonna move up just below this level here, because I know if we come back down to this level, then I've got to get out of here. I need to check something. We need to see buyers in these EMAs right here. There we go. Sellers, anyone going short right there, got absolutely mollywopped. And that's another 25 points. So if you took entry like right into these EMAs, once they've crossed over, it moved up 25 points. So 10 points right there, 20 points right there. So it's like, that's $400, $500. So that's a lot of money to be making. We just have a bigger target, which is what we're looking for, honestly. And yeah, so now I'm confident in this trade. I need to see this close though above these levels. So now we're let's move 20 points in profit. I've got some emails and stuff that I need to tend to, so I'll have to get out of here in about 5 minutes. So now on the 3-minute chart, our concern is this candle right here, and of course on the 10-minute chart we have VWAP and we have the 10-minute 200. There you go. It's just flashed a wick. It never actually got to this level. It flashed a wick, but price is moving strong. So it's tapped on the 3-minute, but on the 10-minute, come on, close, close, close. Okay, good close. Now we've made this gap. This is what I want to see. We've made this gap now, and then we're going to continue going up. There we go. There we go. I hope it's not a VWAP sweep. We kind of rejected this already. There we go. So now we're gonna, there we go. There we go. That's a strong push above VWAP. So I'm going to move my profit, take my stop loss to just above this candle here. So now we're guaranteed, we're locking in 60 points. This is 60 points. We're up about 75 points at the moment. That's 80 points from our entry, and we are looking for 100 points. There we are, $1,000 on the day, and we're about to get $2,000 on this trade. Remember, this trade stopped us out a couple of times, but I was just confident in the demand. This is of course paper trading. This is my funded account on this side. So this screen is my funded account, and this screen is my paper trading account. It's not a real account. Yeah, it's not a real account. It's paper trading. You see it right? Oh, you can't even see it. My screen is blocking it. But this is a paper trading account, and it was just to show an example of like what I'm doing or what my thesis is and what I'm looking at. So we've locked in 60 points. Now, if it rejects from this level, that's going to be a 25 point rejection, which is going to be kind of hard to deal with. But you know, I'm happy with 60 points. So we have another minute on this. I feel like it could just get a boost. My only concern is that volume is decreasing, so it could actually stop us out, sweep VWAP, and then come back down. Let's just hope. I just want this to move, like from the high of this candle. It's just like 15 points. You can do it. Concern now, Friday's high is right here at 29,867. So if Friday high wants to be this support, sorry, this resistance, that it's going to be, then it's going to stop us out. We still have 23 seconds left on this trade. Friday highs and then the London orb high. So 60 points. Alternatively, what it could do is, of course, come back down, bounce off a VWAP, and then continue going up. So there's just so many possibilities, man. And it's gonna stop me out. I had a feeling it would do that. 3, 2, 1, flash and hit it. Oh, nice. Can we break it? Now, because it did that, I'm gonna just move to the body of this candle. So we're locking in 1500. We have the 3-minute 200 right there. And are we gonna hit it? It's not gonna hit it. It's gonna be so close to hitting it, and we're just gonna be, but I'm just gonna keep my finger on the trigger. So if I see any kind of rejection, then I'm gonna just be out of there. And boom. Wow. Okay, we're just taking that off because it hit it, and it looks like it's going back down now. So we're just gonna take that and be done. There you go, it's hit it now. So $2,000 on that trade, $1,000 on this trade, and we are done. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. To enter a trade here and hold onto this to go, because this went, I'll tell you what, nice. It went to London orb low. It went to a high of 78 points, and then it came down to negative 12 points to now up 154 points. Am I gonna want to stay in that trade? That's a lot to take on, like mentally, especially once you see yourself up 1,500 or 2,000. Sorry, it'll be 1,500, just over 1,500. So to see yourself up that, to then be negative, will have some kind of psychological impact. So it's better to scalp this. And then once you see price doing its thing in this area, which is why I was confident in this area, then I took it again. So once I see us pushing out, I decided to take the trade again. The first time I took the trade, yeah, it went up, rejected it, went up some more, and then this next time it just rejected it. So again, that will make you have like kind of less confidence in the trade and stuff. But you just have to, be convicted. But we're gonna leave it there. This is a good start to the week, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. It might be difficult for me to actually jump on stream for the rest of the week, but we are hopefully gonna be streaming. If you want to get access to my Discord and see my trades and what I'm taking in real time, of course, the link is in the bio for the Tradernometry Discord. If you're new here, if you're watching the stream, if you're coming across the stream for the first time, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, drop a comment. Let me know, how your trading is going. Let me know how your day is going, and let's build together. Let's learn together, and I will catch you lot tomorrow.